They were on demon time while dealing with you. But that's unfortunate for them now, is what I heard. Let's start off by saying God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. And food for God is 11:11, and I am your messenger. Let's see what we have going on here. Okay? Yeah, look, because now someone is feeling like they lost the best partner for them. Okay? That's the energy that they're in, okay? And they also is saying that they showed a side of them that they never wanted you to see. This is what's going on, okay? This is how this energy is feeling about this whole situation. But you could be feeling differently. Someone was definitely indifferent to you. This person treated you like you didn't matter to them. You know, it could have been hot and cold. It could have been off and on. When it came down to this connection with you, you could have been in your feelings about, you know, you could have spent a whole lot of time feeling uneasy about this connection after a while. It's like things could have slowed up, things could have dried up. It's like the passion was gone, the spark was gone, and the connection with whoever this person is. And that's because of the way that, you know, it could have been because of the lack of feelings or emotions that you felt like this individual had. It could have been in and out, or causing that push and pull energy. Someone that could be felting or belting, first or last or middle, maybe even shelton too. But yeah, somebody here could be a water sign. Okay, we have water sign here at the bottom of the deck, and then we have guardian here. All right, a lost loved one watches over you. So if you are this water sign that's here, you have a lost loved one that actually watches over you. And I feel like it definitely could be like your archangels, your guardian angels, your ancestors, and they're not too fond of how someone, you know, portrayed themselves in a connection with you. Okay, yeah, look, we have move on here. So if you were guided to move on and close the door, that's why. Okay, it says someone is unavailable, a waste of time is over. So yeah, this is how you ended up feeling. Good morning, how you guys doing? Grand rising to all of you. Oh, we on this thing all day today. Your girl passed out. Okay, when I tell you guys I was so tired, I stayed up for 24 hours. Okay, 24 hours straight. So I be having a lot going on, you guys. So I really passed out yesterday, but we here today. Okay, we are here. And I didn't even know I fell asleep. I was about to go live. And then I don't know, I felt a hard boom. Like I didn't even know that, you know, I was ducking like that. I needed to give me some rest, collective. I was out of there. You hear me? When I say I was out of there, I was out of there. And I was so mad because I thought I woke up. When I woke up, you guys, I had to get my kids ready for school. And then I thought that I went live and realized that I haven't been live since yesterday morning. Like what? Oh my goodness. I was so tired, and it was so dangerous because I had to drive, you guys, and I was just praying that I can make it inside, okay? Because I was so sleepy. I haven't been like that in so long, but that's when you just work till you exhausted. Because I have a lot going on, you guys. I do. And then I got my own job, you know, my own business. So I definitely do that. So I be having to do that too when I'm not here with you guys. So it's just been a lot of moving around that I've been doing, okay? Um, So, guys, where was I? Because I don't even know. I want to know how you guys spent your Mother's Day before we tap into this energy. I think I spent my Mother's Day with y'all. I didn't really go anywhere. I didn't really. I was tired. I was a tired mother. So I spent Mother's Day with y'all and with my kids, my family, and I had an amazing time doing that. But the on Saturday before Saturday, I took my kids to the beach. They wanted to go to the beach, so we went to the beach twice, 2 weekends in a row, and that was crazy. We had an amazing time, and I was tired from that. I was tired from the water because we was definitely in the water. Okay, um, so yeah, and then I spent Mother's Day with you guys, and then yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed y'all Mother's Day. I've been working, so and that's what I like to do. I would never complain about working because that's what I really enjoy doing, and I really enjoy doing this the most. And so that's why I made the decision not to work for anyone else, to work for myself, so I could be here with you guys. This is my job. This is my purpose. And so when I said that, that's what I was gonna do, that's what I did. Okay, word is bond with me. If I say something, I mean it. You know, I don't just say things just to be saying it. I meant it. When I was even chiming in with you guys to try to figure out what it what y'all think, you know, and I just feel like I said, I need to spend God time with God and ask him what should I really do, because yeah, when you a chosen one collective, is 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 always some type of upheaval going on when you dealing with jobs and other people. So if God give you a gift and he bless you with something, although you may be wondering, well, where I'm gonna get this money from, where I'm gonna get that money from, if you have all your faith in God, he will make a way for you out of no way. And I am so happy to be here with you guys full time, because I definitely made a decision. Is this dealing with people that's not your type of people? And it's like, it's not just one job, it is every job. And then I get good jobs, I really do. I really get good jobs when I get a job, but the people is not good, if that makes sense. They're healing, they're unhealed, they're broken people, and nasty people on top of that, and I just feel like, and then most of the people are leaders, and I don't understand how, it's like you got to be nasty to be a leader, and I just feel like that don't go together. Those two things do not go together. When you are a leader, I feel like you should be the role model for the whole team. You should be the one that's always happy even when you're not happy. Like, you, whatever problems you have, you leave them at home. You don't bring these type of things to the workplace or the work environment. And then they be mad, then they be hating, then they be jealous. You know what I'm talking about? It's a lot of stuff that you got to deal with. And for many, for many people, they may not see it that way. Some people just feeling like they have to, but you don't really have to do nothing but what God wants you to do. That's the thing, you know. Be creative. Start doing a lot of things. Many times when you're a chosen one, you have creative hands. You can do a lot. You have a creative mind. You know how to create things too, and just you gotta believe in what you do. So, that's why it works for some. Some people, they just like what they do. But me, I realize that each and every job I've been on collective, it's been some BS. It's been some BS that's been going on. But the thing is, I like to work. you know when I wasn't working, it's because my children were little, and things of that sort. Then I wanted to get back out there in the work field so bad because I was in so much. But then I realized that, that was the best thing for me. Um, and I should have never wasted so much time. And I should have put all my time here instead of working, dealing with the general public. And I just can't. I couldn't do it. So, to each his own. But I definitely tried. And God kept showing me, go that way. You're going the wrong way. Shut the door. Things, it just wasn't working out. It just was not working out, baby. And I tried. I tried my best. But the people, Lord, they have mercy. This world need healing, and that's what I learned. And I also felt like by the time these energies saw me, I definitely felt like it was time for them to meet some type of karma. I don't know if I'm the only one that felt that way, but I feel like that's what God was using me for. You know what I'm talking about? Because of the things that I actually saw and bear witness to, and then by me being a seer, I can see what's going on. I see what's happening that others don't see, and they've been there 20 years, 30 years. Like, how you don't see this, and it's right in front of you. So you will know more than, it's like when you go to work, you're being used. You understand what I'm saying, collective? And they use you in the worst way. So why not just let God use you for, this may be resonating with this message some type of way. Maybe that's the reason why somebody demonized you and was on demon time, because they felt like you was not, out there putting in hard labor, physical work. You know what I'm talking about? This is somebody that did not understand your purpose, did not understand your calling, and they were not trying to hear it. Okay? So that can be for someone here too. But when you are seer, you see things, you see everything, and then there's nobody that you can talk to because everybody, all of the staff is brainwashed. You understand what I'm saying, collective? They don't know their greatness. You know, they really don't know. They're completely brainwashed. They running in, sucking up to managers, and I'm not a yes man or a yes woman, so it's different with me because I'm gonna do my job and I'm gonna do great at what I do. But as far as me coming in and rushing in and giving you false accolades, I'm not gonna do that. If you deserve it, then yes, I have no problem with doing that. But if I know that what I know, then no, I'm not gonna do it. But 99% of the staffs, that's what they do to try to get in good with these managers, and all the only thing they waiting for is for you to mess up one time and you out of there. You see what I'm talking about? You see them, they don't care about you sucking up, and now you done wasted your energy doing all that, and some of them really don't even like you. It's just a part of their job to pretend like they do. So just like this person here, right? So we have someone is available, a waste of time is over. So something could have definitely ended, and that could be for someone, because someone here is strategizing, should I stay or should I go? You are in that energy right now. Well, if you know that you got something going on and you can make nothing out of something and you have faith, then go. You understand what I'm talking about? Especially if God already showed you. Let's say that first before what I said. Let's go there first. Because at the end of the day, if he showed you something, then believe it. Believe it. And many times it's going to be in the form of you not being rewarded for the work that you do. You understand what I'm saying? Just say, for instance, there's a gamble or promotion. Like me, you guys remember I was putting up the my name. I'm always the example for someone. So someone here needs to hear this. I put my name on the, I mean, not me, I put my name, Lordy. So when I first started one job, I excelled, of course, you know and we make it to the board, and once you get on the board, you could get a bonus. You're eligible for a bonus to come on your check. I never received not one single bonus, and I said, okay, that was my cue to go right then and there. Once I saw that happened, I didn't say anything about it. I didn't bring it up to anybody. I said, this is God showing me that this is not the place for me, because you're not gonna pay me or try to come up with a reason why or something changed. Nothing didn't change, baby, because I was brand new. And I stayed on the board half of the time that I was there. How I didn't get one, and then when I saw that they was giving it to, they was giving it to the ones that been there, or been working for the company, and then they had an issue with my greatness. It's time for me to go. You know what I'm talking about? If that's how it's gonna go down, and then you trying to show loyalty. It's no loyalty when you making money. Like, what you mean? It's no loyalty when it come down to that. This is not that, right? This is not that. You can't just go off loyalty at all when you dealing with other people. You gotta give, you gotta pay when it's due. And you gotta do what you're supposed to do, not what you wanna do. Right? So it's favoritism. You know what I'm saying? It's not loyalty. It's not even loyalty. It's favoritism when it come down to that. Or, just trying to make someone feel happy about if they not doing great, they not doing great. Like, what you mean? So, and then, it was one of those instances, and then she felt some type of way, the one that I passed up. And and then once they put me in like number two, then she wanted to talk to me again because she made it to number one. You understand what I'm saying? And I left without a word. No, I'm not giving you no 30-day notice, no notice, no nothing. When I leave, I'm gone. You understand what I'm talking about? And I'm not returning. And they should know why. You know, they should know why. And some of you leave a great impact on people. But the jealousy and things of that sort, it just be a little bit too great. You know. So yeah, when you play with my finances that I work for, it's an issue for me. Okay, because I have a family that's dependent on me too. We already, working and living check to check. I need my money. You understand what I'm talking about? It's not everything about money, but it's if I work for it and I earned it, I need mine. I need it. And I want it. You know? So we already waiting. So yeah, and that was just one instance. And I have several instances where, people just became jealous. They don't be liking the way you look, the way you smell. It's a lot of things, baby. Especially your light. And all the rest of that stuff fall behind. It falls after your light. The way you look, the way you come, your neatness, all of that. And it is not just in the work environment. It's with a lot of people. Okay, especially partners. And this is what you guys learn. Okay, this is the reason why whoever this is, they showed you their demons, and now they're saying that they showed you a side of them that they never wanted you to see. But that's exactly what they wanted you to see. Right? That's exactly what they wanted you to see. Okay? The fact that, if this is someone that was not providing for you, that means that they didn't want to see you with it. This is somebody that like to see you in a lack type of energy here. Okay, and if they were doing anything, they were breadcrumbing, it wasn't enough or anything substantial that you can do anything with, and this person wanted you to be okay with that. But this could be someone that definitely had more than enough to make sure that you were good, but they chose not to. And this is the reason why Spirit told you to close the door on this individual, to walk away. Okay, did I shuffle it? Yeah, oh my goodness, I ended up shuffling it. So you were guided to walk away from this situation. But I feel like now with me shuffling that, nothing is a coincidence here. It's like now whoever this person is, they don't want that. They don't want you to walk away. They don't want you to leave their life. But they demonize you the whole time. Okay? Now they want to remove that energy and try to place it with, that I loved you or I protected you or whatever. But this person showed you their karmic nature, and you can't unsee it. So let's see what else we have going on here for you. So if some of you are being called to take the leap of faith, go ahead. Because for many of you, you were only working to appease whoever this person is because they had a problem with, what you do or what you had in mind. Go after your dreams. Go after your goals and be with someone that's going to appreciate what you bring to the table and how you get it. Okay? what works for you. What works for one don't always work for the other. That's why that's how you know that, that's what differentiate you from someone else. This is the reason why you can't be compared to anyone else, because you have your own journey, you have your own purpose, you have your own way of doing things, and it's not gonna work for others because it's meant for you. Just like something that may work out for someone else and you tried and it don't work for you, and then because that lets you know that at the end of the day it wasn't never meant for you, it was meant for that person. That's why it worked for them, that's why it happened for them the way that it happened for them. You got to be happy with what God gave to you, okay? And if someone else can't be happy for you, that you are with your gifts and what God gave for you, then it's time for you to move around and let them go find their happiness elsewhere. Okay? That's how you do that. But you don't dim your light to fit in. That's also a way that you dim your light to fit in. You understand what I'm saying? You can definitely dim your light by doing so. And that you and it could seem like someone is not trying to get you to dim your light, but that strategy that I just gave you right there, that's a way that you could dim your light without you catching on to someone else dimming your light. This is how they do it. They do it in a slick, malicious way, to where they make you feel like something is wrong on your end or something is your fault. They blame it all on you. They put it all on you, like you're incapable or you're not capable of doing certain things. But at the same time, it's just another way to dim your light. No, 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 baby. You got to know it when you see it. These demons try to attack you from every angle. If you have a business that you want to run and someone don't believe in your business and what you do, then let them go and work on your business. Put that energy that you were putting into them into your business so it could flourish. Okay? Man or woman. If they don't want to see you on, then they're against you. You know what I'm talking about? Because when you're not just born to die, you're born to have everything that this world have to offer. If they want to say that you materialistic because you like nice things, and you want the best of the best, you deserve the best of the best, and that can be whatever you feel like is the best of the best. If it's good for you and it's something that you want, and you with someone that don't want to see you have the things that you want, that is the biggest red flag ever. Do not overlook that. Okay? So this is someone that, they could have been saying that, you was giving them like the cold shoulder. Like, why would you not give them the cold shoulder? You don't want what I want, you know? Even if you don't want what I want, okay, you may not want what I want, but you don't want what's best for me either, So that's the deal breaker. This is somebody that had you mixed and screwed. Your partner may not always agree with what you want. They may have something better in mind for you. Okay, well, give me the better and not the less. Okay? Because the less is you telling me that I shouldn't be doing what I'm called to do to make you feel good. No, absolutely not. And if you were a controlling sucker like this, because love is not control, love is free. So if you with someone like this, then you are being advised to move around. Okay? Move around. They have someone that'll be, because when you got a partner, let me tell you something, baby. You should be a yes man or a woman. You know what I'm talking about? When it comes down to your partner. That's when you got a real partner. When they agree with everything that you want to do, especially if it's something that you believe in. Why not go for it? That's what a supportive partner is going to tell you. Listen, go for it. Why not? Nothing beats failure but a try, right? That's the type of stuff that you're going to hear from a partner that loves you, cares about you, and believes in you. Anything else is a red flag. Unless it's something that they feel like could harm you in some type of way, or if they just feel like it's not like you taking too much of a risk or a gamble or something like that. but you're gonna know when you're being supported. Look, we got moving here. All right. So for some of you, you're gonna have a change of residence real soon. You're gonna be moving in with someone here. All of these came out, so I don't know what this is. Somebody coming in for you, baby. Somebody coming after you. Okay, after you went through the worst of the worst with someone. Okay, someone new is coming in for you. For some of you, it may be someone that you already dealt with, but it's gonna be something new. You know, because whoever this person is right here, they never showed up for you at all. Somebody, if this is not a new person, this is someone that's tapping into a new beginning. This person is experiencing some type of ascension because they want you. Okay, this somebody that want you, baby. When I say this somebody that want you, you may know this person. Because look, we got closed the door. It was replaced with moving in. You see how that came out? Remember, it said close the door. Someone is unavailable, and then I shuffled it accidentally, right? At least I thought it was an accident. And look, this is what came out. Spirit said, take these and gave me these right here, right? So whatever is in here, this is your message. So it was replaced with moving in. So some of you about to be moving in with having a change of residence with whoever this is, because this is somebody that's not letting you go here. Okay? Somebody here is not letting you go. And I don't care if you didn't deal with whoever this is in years, collective. This is somebody that you know. For some of you. For others of you, it's someone new. For some of you, you walked away. Like I said, it's different energies here. Make sure you guys hit that like button when you come in, because I'm getting all types of messages. It's for different people for different reasons. Okay? So make sure you hit that like button and support the platform, and that way you can energetically communicate with me as well. All right, let's see what we have. Sexuality. So for some of you, this is the reason why you walked away from someone else too. They could have been confused about what it is that they actually wanted. You could have found out about that late. Okay? You could have found out about something like that with someone that you closed the door on, or you were guided to move away from. For some of you, is different. You're going to be moving in with your partner, or this could be a new partner that you're moving towards. Yeah, look, we got to open up your heart, you see? So it's for different, it's for this is definitely a general message. They don't, why I can't speak today. It's like I sound like I'm in the first grade or something. Like my words are not coming out verbatim. All right. But however, we have open up your heart. It would allow you to attract more love. So for some of you, you have to open up your hearts, because it's going to allow you to attract more love. And that's after this situation that you dealt with that was traumatic, with someone that demonized you here. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm from NOLA. All right, let's see. Look, yes. Spirit even say yes, okay? But however, we have luck is on your side. All right, when it comes down to this situation, I don't know why every time I see this, I think of you are my lady, right? So somebody is looking at you like you are my lady, okay? I don't care how long ago you dealt with someone. For some of you, you ain't never dealt with this person, but this person always claimed you. It just always, they've been manifesting you for years, whoever this person is. And for some of you, this is someone that you already dealt with. And they viewing you like, listen, I'm not letting you go. You are my lady. We are going to get through this some type of way. Okay? What else we have? Look, earth sign. All right? So you could be a water sign or earth sign here. Okay? Or they can be. All right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This was going on. All right? This is what's happening here. What else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, look, commitment. I'm telling you, somebody never let you go. And mind you, that remember I said Spirit gave us these cards because they just fell out the deck. And I'm always going to be obedient and pick them up. So these are your messages. Okay? You have a commitment coming in. For some of you, you know what it is? The thing is, you guys are fighting against this. It's like you don't really want this because you embracing, you embracing singlehood, baby. Like what? You are in the energy of like, listen, I'm content the way that I am. It's like you may look at a relationship, like if you say, for instance, you scrolling on Facebook or Instagram or something, and you see couples that's happy and that's been together, you may feel like you long for that, but then you will snap out of it real quick. Something has changed your mind about that, but y'all something serious, collective. What Spirit is saying, listen, you were you were ordained to be in a commitment, but it's just the fact that you don't want to get hurt, baby. You don't have time to be going through the motion and nobody playing with your feelings or your love. But Spirit is like, listen, you were meant to be in this situation. You're gonna have to do something to shake that energy of fear, fearing that you're going to be hurt if you become committed or you commit yourself to someone. And then talking about moving in, you're like, hold on, Spirit. That's a reach, right? That's the biggest reach ever for me to be thinking about, partnering up and moving in with someone and changing my residence to go with someone. Like, what? But yeah, you have this coming in because, like I said, somebody is watching you and somebody wants you more than ever. This is somebody that's in love with you, though. That's the thing. But your heart is closed. Your heart is closed to this individual. You like, I don't know about this. I just don't know about this. And they could be a nice person, or if you know this person, you may even miss this person. If you don't know this person, it's like they know you. They feel like they know you enough because they've been watching you. But however, is more so that you like, listen, you could be in that Aaliyah energy. Like, how could the one I gave my heart to break my heart so bad? Like, type energy. Like, what? You could be thinking about all the worst things first, okay? Because you could have experienced some type of heartbreak at some point. You know what? Some of you are realizing that you never really had your heart broken. It was all a mind thing. I can't with y'all today. This is getting a little too deep because y'all something else. If you guys experienced heartbreak, it was only one time. And it could have been with your soulmate or your twin flame. All the rest of the times, if you ever thought that you fell in love with someone, you realize that you were never in love. It's like you have that aha moment, like, wait a minute. Why did I waste those years hurting over this person? And I don't even like them like that. Like, I don't think I ever did. Like, what? It's crazy. It is crazy how you went through all of these different things and you today years old or realizing that, wait a minute, did I ever love this person for real? Or, yeah, that type of stuff. Because as a chosen one, you know what you bring to the table, collective. You are the freaking table. Because you are this multifaceted type of individual here. There's really not too much you cannot do. You really one of them greats. And although you don't come off as you're fully equipped, you are. And I'm talking about anything that, you may say that you don't even know how to do certain things and you end up excelling at that, and it's all a mind thing. Just like your mind was telling you you were in love with someone. See, R. Kelly said it best. My mind was telling me no. You think the music was not needed to know? He said my mind was telling me no. But my body was telling me yes. So it could have been one of those type of things that was going on with you that had you feeling like, it was love, and it wasn't. It wasn't. Or for some of you, you just like gross. Like, why? Like, how? You know? It could be all of those things, especially when you remove your energy from someone here. And I feel like this is what happened with this energy that demonized you. You removed your energy from this person and you could be like gross. You know, it's like nothing about this person is attractive or appealing. And it's like, was it in my mind or was it my body telling me, that I wanted this person? I don't know. R. Kelly is significant because I'm hearing your body's calling me. Maybe it was something like that. Somebody could have been doing some type of sex magic ritual on you behind. That's why you were, tapped into the energy of wanting whoever this is, you know. And you can do a sex magic or a ritual any type of way. Okay, when you being intimate with someone, anybody could do that to you if you are intimate with someone. You don't know what's going on in their mind. you know Sometimes if a person is too quiet while you guys, man, listen, I can't say that on here, but if they too quiet, then what you think they doing? They thinking about something, because you got to remember that's also a way to meditate. You understand what I'm saying? You got to focus on the mission. You got to focus on the end mission. You got to focus on the end goal, right? So you definitely meditating. So what are you thinking about, right? If you're not saying anything, you'll think they not saying nothing. You think they not saying anything. And that's when it's happening. That's when they creating the magic right there. Right there. Okay? Look, confession. Baby, what? We got confession here. Someone has someone has to tell you something. So someone here want to tell you something. Okay? They want to tell you something. Challenges. Okay? We have make a decision, work on inner healing. Some of you, when it comes down to this open up your heart energy, you have to make a decision and work on inner healing. And didn't I say it's like Spirit said you fearing this, and all these are the ones that came out. I still ain't touched the deck yet. So he's telling you right here that you need to make a decision and work on inner healing, and that's that fear that you carry because somebody want to have a freaking commitment with you, but you don't want to open up your heart. You're like, nah, if I let you in, you gonna hurt me, or you got what it takes to hurt me. I know you can hurt me. You think about all these different things and different ways someone could hurt you down because you are healed. Because you are healed, you are feeling like you see everything, you see it all, you see it all. And then it's more so like, I don't know if you can, you may end up hurting me in the long run. You guys are thinking about the future. You don't see what it is right now in the present because you tapped into the future, so you thinking about them hurting you futuristically. Dang, collective, this is the awakened version of you that's in this energy here. I mean, you guys are not giving people a break. If they look the wrong way, you like red flag. You know what I'm talking about? And that's because of whatever you've been through in this other situation here. And how someone narcissistically abused you here. And you like, listen, that was the first and last time that's going to happen to me. That won't ever happen to me again. And so you guys could be on guard, you know. The spirit is telling you to lighten up. You are already a lost loved one watches over you. You are being protected here, no matter what. And like I said, whoever this is been watching you, they're going to come with some type of confession because they want you to know. This is somebody that's like, listen, you need to know this. Okay, you need to know how I feel, how I'm coming. You know, I feel like this is somebody that demonized you that want to confess something to you too, collective. Yep. The first one you thought about when you read the title. I feel like it's this energy. But they're afraid too. Because they don't know how to get you to open up your heart to them again. They want to give you a whole list of reasons on why, they were not in their right mind, how they messed up, what they did, what this person did, baby. Let's see. Let's use here whatever's close. We tapped in today, you guys. It feel like the read just started to me. It didn't really start yet. We've been chopping it up because we missed out on yesterday's message. So we here. Some of y'all at work right now, Jostin. So we here. Also, we have the gifts up there, you guys. If you guys are feeling generous in the chat, shout out to all the people that sent donations and donated to me, to the platform. I really appreciate you guys. I thought I said that, but if I didn't, I'm saying it now. I really, really appreciate you guys for all that you do. Cash apps, PayPals, super chats, super stickers, gifts, likes, even likes, ad reviews. All of that is a way that you can, help grow our platform. And I really, really appreciate that because many times I buy material like cards and stuff like that, to go with our message. Look at this, our messages. So I really appreciate you guys for that. Look at this, guys. We have thinking of you. All right, crying, nostalgia, and missing you. If this ain't the message, then I don't know what it is. And like I say, whoever this person is that demonized you, they don't even want to let me say anything in regards to that, right? Because they want you to focus on this. But why did someone is trying to figure themselves out? Why did sexuality come out though? Why did that come out of the deck? What is that about? Oh, okay. Let's see. Unknown callers, stalking, hanging up, unknown numbers. Is someone trying to call you guys and tell you guys something about someone and their sexuality, calling you from a private number or stalking you, hanging up unknown numbers? I don't know. That can be for someone here. But I feel like that's very specific because of what came out. Okay? Or it just simply means that it's not even like a biased situation, you know. It's more so that someone is, still trying to figure themselves out, period. For others of you, it could be that, especially if, that's your preference. Someone may be trying to call you and tell you that your partner, is trying to go both ways or something like that. They've been calling your phone, stalking, hanging up an unknown number. You already thought about that. You already knew that. And before you crashed out, you needed some type of clarity. And if you are watching this message right now, you don't have to say anything because that's your business, right? But at the end of the day, your intuition was on point. Okay? Your intuition. Oh, thank you, Mimi. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Mimi. May return to you many-fold. Wow, that was a big gift. And I had my head turned, but I caught it at the last minute. Yay, thank you. I appreciate that. So, yeah, baby, you right on point, sweetie. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if this person is guilty of that or not. Baby, let me do something for y'all. Trust me. Let me see what's going on here. Cause baby, this is what we not doing. Okay? Whoever this is what we not gonna do. Right? So let me ask, is this person, is the collective person dipping and dabbing? Let me ask that. Is the collective person dipping and dabbing, baby? Okay? Now this is for the specific person or people that, you know what I'm talking about? I already said that, right? Is this person dipping and dabbing on my collective? Romance. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Romance. Okay? And look, there's something better. Baby, I know this person, this one, what we have? Abundance is here. Okay, so for you, there's something better in abundance. Yeah, you about to get ready to leave this person because they think they slick. Okay? They think they slick. They doing something. They're doing something here. Okay? What about this romance? Holy angels. Is this person stepping out on the collective? Within the next few weeks and forgiveness. Okay? So whoever this person is, they're going to end up asking you for forgiveness within the next few weeks. Okay? And that's why we have confession here. Okay? They want to tell you something. I want to know because this person already chose what they chose. Okay? So for this person to be battling, it's like how you battling after we became an item, right? Hold on. What is this person doing? I said this is specific, you guys, but if it's resonating for you, collective, the rest of the collective, oh my God, it's saying communicate clearly. Okay, so is this person going both ways? The situation will improve. Can we get a clear yes or no? Perfect timing. Can we get a clear yes or no? Please and thank you. It's not the right time. Take action. Clear yes or no, please. Big happy changes. Is this person, can we get a yes or no? Compromise. Look for a sign. Look for a sign. Is this person stepping out with the opposite sex? I mean, is this person bi? Okay? We have wait. We're not getting an answer. Is this person bi? Improving health. Can we get a clear yes or no? We got no in the reverse. What does this mean? Reconsider. Can we get a clear yes or no? No need to worry. You're ready. Unlikely. And yes. No in the reverse for me is always yes. Okay? Yes or no. So that lets me know that this is somebody that didn't want you to know something. They just want to keep talking about, you guys and what's happening here and. But if you know you have a partner and you guys are the same sex, is what I'm saying. This is who this was for. It's like they said a whole bunch of nothing. They were saying a whole bunch of nothing, or they saying a whole bunch of nothing because your mind and you already know, okay? Your intuition told you something. And there go your answer. Yes, this person is. They doing something, okay? Even if it's just someone else, they doing something. And that's the reason why we got unlikely. Because even with unlikely, it may not be, the opposite. It may be the same, but it's another person. That's why we got unlikely and no and yes. Okay, so take that as it resonates to you. But that's what's going on. Okay, so maybe they're gonna want to confess, or they already did confess. They already did confess. But whoever this person is, however, they with confession sticking out, they want to tell you something. They do. Because you want to know, why is these people calling your phone? Or who is this that's calling your freaking phone? Why is they stalking? Why is they hanging up? Or why they calling from unknown numbers? And so eventually this person going to tell you, but they don't want you to leave though. They're going to tell you that they made a mistake. All right. All right, collective. So moving on. Let's see what we have going on here with this person. The one that demonized you. Okay? Let's see what's happening with this person that demonized the collective. Mind games. Yeah. So they were playing mind games. Okay? They were playing mind games. Immature, testing you, and analyzing you. So this could be what they want. So what we have for the water sign? What do water sign need to know? Pop up. Okay? Pop up is here. So we have surprise visit, reaching out in person. So if you are this water sign, somebody want to surprise you, visit you, reach out to you, or they coming in person. Like, forget this shit. I'm coming to see your ass in person. Like, you don't want you playing games. You don't want to talk to me. I'm coming. Okay. What do we have for this earth sign energy here? Determined, persistent, still holding on, flowers and gifts. Didn't I tell you somebody was still holding on? Don't play with me, collective. Your girl know what she be talking about. Look at this. Look at this. And I told you, they still holding on. Whoever this person is. What do we have for guardian? Uh-oh. What do we have for guardian? Well, we know what that means. But is there anything we need to know? What do this guardian want to tell the collective? What do this guardian want to tell the collective? Self-love. Loving you, taking back control, and finally being happy. Okay? Yeah. So when it came down to assistance, you've been assisted in this area. Baby, look what came out to clarify, guardian. You can't tell me this is not real. Listen, a lost loved one watches over you. And what do they want to tell the collective? Self-love. It says loving you, taking back control, and finally being happy. Happy. They see you. They see you. They see you in this energy, baby. Okay? So what is the moving in? What is the moving in with a partner? Changing the residence. What is that? What do the collective need to know about that? What do the collective need to know about that? Thank you. Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot here. Look, contemplation. What I said, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Okay? Make sure you come through hitting that like button. Hit that like button on your way out. Didn't I tell you this is your energy? We have contemplation. Yes and no is in the hands. We got unsure, choices, and decisions. Okay? Come on now. And so what do we have? Oh, this is for that. Look, conflict resolution. All right? So with contemplation coming out in a reverse, I feel like you are coming out of that energy because you're going to end up making some type of decision, right? So this is conflict resolution. This is compromising, making amends, and a positive outcome. And like I said, for some of you, you're going to have a positive outcome with whoever this is. You, once you realize, yeah, look, we have avoidance that came out in a reverse. So this is in hiding, feeling guilty, no communication. I feel like if this is someone that you were in this energy with, okay, wow, this is someone that you were in this energy with. Okay, we got and hiding, feeling guilty, no communication. You guys are gonna be coming up out of this energy of, not communicating with each other soon. Somebody wanna end that. Okay? What else we have? Push and pull in the reverse. So yeah, guys, power struggles, imbalance, and stubborn. So this is the energy here. And we have this in the reverse. Wow. What you say, Cheyenne? Cheyenne, I cannot. And that's what I said. Some of you feel that way. Okay, so what about the ones that feel like they're not? Holy Spirit. What about the ones that feel like they're not? Ooh. Why did I ask that? That's what y'all trying to get to. Like, what? You like, hold on. Okay, so let's see. What about the ones? Okay. Broken mirrors. Addictions, roller coaster, and toxic connection. Because you say, nope. I already know what you're trying to do. You already demonized me once, baby. Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. Type energy, right? Because you definitely in the energy like fool me three times, throw up the peace sign, load the chopper, let it rain on you, and you trying to avoid the third time. You trying to avoid the 3 times. That's what's going on. You trying to avoid the 3 times, baby. Yes, indeed. That's why you like, nope, too many addictions, roller coaster ride, toxic connection. I cannot. Absolutely not. Who say absolutely with me? Tell me y'all ain't tapped in. Look, deuces, I go to peace sign. You like fed up, cutting ties, and walking away. I'm telling you. Okay? And how ironic that go with what I just said. The song. So music is very significant when it come down to this connection. You like, nope, there go the peace sign. Because some of you were almost there. They was about to see a version of you that they didn't even know exists. And you say, you know what? Let me move away. And it was going to be simply all you. Okay? So like, yeah, you could have thought about getting locked up and all that kind of stuff. So you just like, no, look, fighting. I'm telling you, you just like, no, let me move away. All right? Because with the addictions, the roller coaster ride, the toxic connection, I'm fed up. I'm cutting ties. I'm walking away because there was too much fighting going on. This was too much of, trust issues, and you have trust issues, and you causing me to have trust issues, and everything was one-sided, and you were detached. You was halfway in. So you was definitely in the energy of there's no such thing as a halfway crook. Like, bitch, you are a crook. That's what's going on. And you trying to pretend like you not. Like, what? What do we have? Look, love affair. Yay, you a crook. Okay? We got love affair here. Secrecy, third party, hooking up. You know what I'm talking about? Yay. They wasn't being real. They was very crooked in the way that they dealt with you. Look at this. And now we have infernal energy here. Chaos, job loss, everything crumbling. So that's why they want to try to show love and shack up. Hell no. Look, but some of you spirits saying opposites attract. And this is the reason why you don't want to open up your heart. See? That's the whole message. This is the reason why you didn't want to open up your heart. We have lessons, not your usual type, different spiritual beliefs. Okay? And then I say, because whatever you were tapped into or you were doing, they had an issue with it, that can also resonate with that part. And that's what I mean by nothing is a coincidence that come out when we are, you know, tapped in, collective. What else? Look, planning. Somebody's still planning to text, call you, meet up with you, something. They still doing it. Look, dating. And look, we have someone new. Like I say, either this person is showing up in this new energy, okay? Or you're going to be dating someone new. Everything that we already tapped in on. Like I said, we just use these for show and tell, for confirmation, because I get the downloads for you guys. That's automatic, right? It's just not painting the picture, but these paint the picture for me. It really co-signs what I'm saying, what's already been said, right? So this is what's going on here. New love options back on the market. All right, so it's gonna be one of those. This person can even see that you experiencing new love. You have options. You back on the market, and they're like, hold on, baby, wait a minute. Wait a minute, where's you going? I want to confess something to you. So what is that? What is the confession? What do they possibly want to tell the collective? Oh, that they're hurting, that they're crying, that they're depressed, and they're in pain and sorrow over this connection. They ain't know how to tell you this. They in pain too. If they caused you pain, they are in pain too. Because they thinking of you. They miss you. They in pain because of their own mind games that they played with you. But remember, we got crying that came out already first. And that's confirmation. That's confirmation. So confession, because the first time we clarified that, we got thinking of you. And then we got mind games. Person thinking you more than you know. But the demon that was in them caused them to play these mind games, to act immaturely, to test you, to analyze you. But they've been, whoever this is, they've been trying to purge from that, because they feel like it's a big risk to see you with someone else. It's too much of a risk that they taking, whoever this person is, collective. And they crying, nostalgic, missing you. We got missing you out here, thinking of you, missing you, crying twice. Yeah, this person cried for you a lot. And don't tell me that these messages are not real, because anything you get in tarot is real. Anything you get. Do you hear me? If it come out, it's real. There's nothing fugazi about none of these messages. Now, if it resonates with you, that's one thing. But if we tapped into your energy and everything else is resonating, don't ever doubt that this is not resonating too. Like, that part ain't for me. Yes, it is. Because it really goes together. If all of it resonate with you, then this part resonate with you as well. No matter if you want to believe it or not. Remember, we get the hidden knowledge. Remember, we get the inside scoop on what's happening behind the scenes. This all have something to do with sacred knowledge. So none of it is fake, even if you don't see it. But sometimes people feel like they gotta see it to believe it. Not in tarot. That's the reason why you here for the message, because it's gonna tell you what you need to know. So, oh no, this person would never cry over me. They would never. Yes, they would. Because it's here. Anything else could have came out. We got a whole chunk left. Anything else could have came out, and that's what clarified confession. They're not showing you this. Why would they? If somebody demonized you and hurt you, why would they show you this? Some of them do. Some of them really just don't care. But this is someone that feels like you are not too trusting anyway, so you're going to think that the tears are fake, or they don't really have any real emotion. because you blocked your emotions off. Some of them, they don't even want you to see how much pain that they're in, though. So that's what they want you to know, that they're depressed. Oh, over their own actions. And you're not. You see? You may be triggered, by certain things, but you could be working on that too. And that's why Spirit is telling you, if you have not worked on that, because many people are not triggered still, but certain things will trigger you though. Let's be 100% honest. No matter how healed you are, certain things could be triggering. So with challenges coming out here, it says make a decision, work on inner healing. Okay? So you have to make a decision. Do you want to stay in the energy of being triggered, or do you want to be free? Like, face whatever the situation is, whatever the challenge is, take the challenge on. Fuck it. Take the challenge on. You know what I'm talking about? Don't even try to duck it, because the more that you try to duck it and make like it don't exist, the more, the more it could affect you for the wrong reasons, right? It could affect something about you, like your love life. It could make you not want to love again. Face that shit for whatever it is, and then move away from it. You're gonna be 100% free once you face it, deal with it, and then close it out. But running from the way that you feel or whatever is triggering you and not wanting to face it and just saying, well, listen, I'm going to be closed off to love. I'm not going to operate in love. You deserve love. Somebody want to love you here. And many times it's stemming from you wanting who you want. You're like, fuck that. I don't want to love nobody else. I want to love this person. Yeah. And that could be the soul trigger. Like, you want who you want when you want them. Yeah. So we have opened up your heart. It will help you attract more love. Look, cold shoulder. Yeah, didn't I say this the energy you were in? Come through, Holy Spirit. This is the energy that you were in. Over a breakup, over distance, over separation, or whatever this cold shoulder energy is, what caused one of these things to happen. If not all three. Come on, everything we tapped in on today, it came out, literally. So what do we have for yes? Luck is, no. Okay, yeah, what do we have for yes? Luck is on your side. Guidance, faith, healing, intuition, and dreams. You see? Intuition. Meaning you already know. You know what's up. What do we have for challenges? Oh, message, communication, conversation, and expressing feelings. And like I said, this all is going to take for you to face it. And what else? High value. Fucking Empress you. High value. The Empress. Beautiful, sexy, abundant, and confident. Come on now. And Spirit is saying you too high value to not know what you want. Or to make a decision and face something. Face it. Because it's not going to change your reality. Who you are. Wow. And somebody looking at you like you the freaking Empress. Look at this. Look at this. Guilt. Apology. Remorseful. Ashamed. Because they know who you were. Guidance. What do we have for guidance? Netflix and chill. So you have to heal from this. When I ask for guidance, we have faith, healing, intuition, and dreams. There you go. You've been dreaming of this person, sneaking around, friends with benefits, spending time with someone else. And this is the reason why. But it was all a part of your intuition. It was being revealed to you. Remember, your guardians is out here. You are someone that have these type of dreams. You could have been born with a veil. Like you are someone that see things and God is gonna show you some type of way. You not gonna be in the know. You're gonna know. So you are being called to heal and luck is on your side. And also to stop focusing on this. This is a whole road that's leading you down a whole nother path. Look at the road here. It's time to let go and move on is what this is saying. Move away from this situation to whereas you are feeling like that alone block you. How you traumatized over somebody else? And maybe if you start looking at things in a real way, you will be able to really heal. If you are high value, why is you worrying about somebody that's not of high value like you? Make that make sense. I wish I would. I may just be different, but I don't get mad at things like that. I don't. Because I know who I am. And when you know who you are, knowing is half the battle. I know I'm unfuckable with. You understand what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what you got, what you doing, what you got going on. You're not above me at all. And that's how the Empress actually really is. And as you can see, it says beautiful, sexy, abundant, and confident. So if you want to know what confident mean, I just explained it. I wish I would. With a bottom feeder. Feel like you above me. I can't see it. I cannot see it. Sorry, not sorry. Right? And so once you start speaking life into yourself and speaking the truth about the whole situation, then you'll know. Then you will heal. Come on. My collective is not rolling like that. Like, what do you mean? You beautiful, you sexy, you abundant, and you confident. That's like the total package I told you. You the table, and you high value. Like what? Who topping that? Nobody. If somebody you were dealing with cheated with a bottom feeder and you someone of high value, you don't think that whoever they cheated with is looking up to you? They ain't trying to understand how in the fuck and why in the fuck did you cheat on this person with me? Like, what the fuck? They start questioning their own identity and reality. Do you understand? You the freaking Empress or the Emperor. Don't matter what they got going on. You the answer. Right? And just know that whoever this is, they're not going to be happy with nobody but you. Like, what the hell? You better know that. It's all an act. And it's all a dream. You see any dream is all that's your sign. It's all a dream. They wish they could be. They laying there thinking about you. Or it's for a specific reason. Or it's for the hit it and quit it. Something is going on. A good time, not a long time. And so that's what somebody possibly want to confess. Nobody's perfect. Is it right? No. But a lot of things in this world not right. Should you have to accept that? No. But from what I see, somebody hurting and crying over you. You get it? So we have commitment here. Man, nobody is topping you. I don't give a damn if you, man, listen, I don't give a damn what these people do. You understand that? What is commitment? Red flags, cheating, and deception is what came out for commitment. Also, guilt, apology, remorseful, and ashamed is right here next to it. You see? So whoever this was that was demonizing you, they're the ones that's feeling the repercussions of this, not you. Not you at all. And with the red flags coming out, that's showing you that they not getting a pass. They gotta pay for whatever this is, and that's why they feeling the guilt. They don't get a pass for, cheating and stepping out or whatever they did with signs, cheating, and deception. They're not getting a pass for that. This is what this is equivalent to. Red flags equals guilt. The signs is an apology. Cheating, remorseful, deception is a shame. You see? They're ashamed of all of these things. They're wearing shame. Imagine you feeling ashamed. Imagine that. That's like embarrassment. Shame is damn near equivalent to embarrassment. Or it could definitely mean the same thing in a certain way. You don't think people get embarrassed by their own actions? Yeah, they do. You don't think they feel guilty for the things that they do? Yes, they do. But for some of you, I don't know. I don't know. Look, you just can't get over it for some of you, but you have to heal from that. Is what Spirit is saying. Secretive, sneaky, mysterious, hiding information. It's like they were hiding something. Whoever this is. And now they feeling like they lost the best partner for them. And they saying this person say, I never showed a side. I can't tell listen, I can't speak my own words collective. They said I showed a side of, forget it. Because this is too much. I don't know what's happening today. And I feel like this is how somebody they can't confess because they can't speak right. They feel like they not going to be saying the right things. They feel like they not going to be saying the right things or it's not going to come out right. So this is what took a confession so long because I can't even read my own handwriting. God darn it. It says, I showed a side I never wanted you to see. And I know I don't have no jacked up handwriting, but I just could not read this. And it's in print. Right? So this, whoever this is, baby, y'all got this person shook, is what this is saying. Y'all got this person shook. And that's what's going on. That's what's happening here. Memory keeps gratitude fresh, and gratitude keeps faith fruitful. Okay? Dale Ralph Davis. And on the back it says, the Lord is my strength and my shield. I trust him with all my heart. He helps me, and my heart is filled with joy. I burst out in songs of thanksgiving. Psalms chapter 28, verse 7. So that's what I have for you guys for this message. Remember, you guys, we got back-to-back content. I don't want to make it that long. So we got another live stream that's coming right after these messages. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, love, and blessings.